So in this example, it's going to be pretty simple. Uh, I just want to show you how you can use audio from the library, from the Common Library. And then I also want to show you how you can use it with a button. And I just noticed that I put the audio on the timeline by accident. And that's the example that you have if you're going to be looking at the Sound 3 file. And to test that, once again, I'll go ahead and comment that out. And so it shouldn't play the sound, but it does. And it does that because I accidentally placed that sound there, and I can tell again because there's a little blue waveform right there, so I can just barely see it, but there it is. So what I want to do is take it off the timeline. So I select that, go over my property window, and just select none. There we are. Now, the thing about this one is I wanted to just demonstrate how to work from the Common Library. And we haven't talked about this. You may have found this on your own. But there's lots of neat things up here that you can use from the Common Library. There you have a whole bunch of buttons, and it's grown with every version of Flash, and they've had this really since Flash 2 or 3, the Common Library. And so they have a bunch of pre-made buttons, and you can drag them over and code them just as you would any buttons. I often recommend it against it because it's good to have your own design, but you can use these, and there's times that I often do as well. So you come on up here and go to Common Library and Sound, and they have a bunch of sound if you just wanted to use it like for a mouse button or what have you, and you can test it, and you click on this and then hit play.
Ah!
All right, so you have all those sounds available to you if you wanted to test things with. So I just dragged one out and placed it on my stage, and now it's the same code as in my previous example, but it's just doing it with a sound from the Common Library. So let me go on to the next example for Sound 3. And actually, I just realized I think I was referring to Sound 3 earlier. This is Sound 2. That's the one with the file, with the audio that's on the timeline. So let me go to Sound 3, and it doesn't look like there's any audio on the timeline. And it looks like this one here is going to be working as well, and it's going to be working with the Common Library button. So I brought that library button out, put it on the stage, and I gave it an instance name, just as you would do if you were to create your own button. I come up here to my code, and we are importing some events. Let's see what else. We have a new water sound, and that's fine. That's the same as what we've done before. I imported it from the library, Common Library, and then right-clicked on it and exported it for ActionScript. Now I can reference it as the water sound class. I reference my play button, which is the instance name for the play button, for that button. When you press it, it plays the sound. Okay, so pretty straightforward.